What is R-squared in statistics? R-squared, or the coefficient of determination, measures how well a regression model fits the data. In simple terms, it tells you what percentage of variation in the dependent variable can be explained by the independent variable or variables. For example, your R-squared equals 0.9, it means that your model explains 90% of the variation. Or if R-squared is 0.2, your model explains only 20% of the variation, so it's not doing a good job. The formula is 1 minus sum of squared residuals divided by total sum of squares. In this case, a sum of squared residuals is unexplained variation or error. This represents how much of the variation in your data is not explained by the regression model. In other words, it is the total difference between actual values and predicted values. If this value is large, your model is not fitting the data well. Total sum of squares is a total variation in the data. This represents the total variation in your dependent variable before applying the model. It measures how much your data naturally fluctuates. It tells you how much natural spread there is in your data. And let's look at an example. For example, we want to predict a house prices based on square footage. Let's say we have our price is y, our square footage is x, and our R-squared is 0.75. This means that 75% of variations can be explained by square footage. You need to remember that high R-squared doesn't always mean a good thing. If you add too many features, R-squared will go up, even if they don't improve predictions.